I'll be making another video, but this time, instead of playing Roblox, I'm playing Minecraft. And in today's video, I'll be seeing how good of a house I can build in only 30 minutes. So let's see how good I am at building stuff. But before we get into this video, thank you guys so much for helping me hit 1,000 subscribers. I'll continue making Roblox videos. And also, instead of only making Roblox videos, I'll also be making Minecraft videos too. So hopefully you guys like some of my Minecraft videos. But anyways, let's get right into this video. So we're going to create a house. So we're not starting the timer until I actually get all the materials and pick the place where I'd like to start the house at. So let's load in and let's find a good place to build our house at. So it would be best for it to have like a flat terrain. This is actually a perfect place to build a house where I just spawned. So now that we found a pretty good place to build our house on, it is now time to get our materials. And also, before we get our materials, there are 3 objectives my house needs to have. The first one is to have a bed. That one is the easiest one out of all of them. And the second one is to have a roof. So a house can't really it can kind of be a house, but not really without a roof, because like if it's in real life you can get hit by the rain, so it's kind of not really like a house, because a house really all needs like a roof and some like other stuff. But the third objective is going to be the hardest objective, and it's going to be when I finish making the house for the 30 minutes, I have to live in it for a whole entire day in survival mode. So after I build the house, I have to live in it for a whole entire day. So it needs like a furnace and some other stuff in order for me to even survive a whole entire day. But now let's get our resources that we will need. So and also, before I do this, I cannot get any more resources. So when I need to get all the resources I'll need, and I have to choose wisely, is because while I'm building, I can't get any more resources. I only can build the resources I've gotten right now. So I have to choose like really good items that I think I will need. So we're going to need a door for like the entrance and maybe for like the other rooms. And now we need blocks. So let's see. I think we're going to need some wooden planks. So let's get some of that. So oak planks. So now what else should we get? Oh yeah, let's get a bed and a furnace. Oh yeah, and we also need some like lighting. We also will need some like lighting stuff like torches. Or we could use glowstone. I'll just do torches because it's pretty small and it doesn't really take up a lot of space. Because it's not like it's only like a 1 block. So since oh yeah, and one more thing. We need a glass. And then so I think this might be all. Or actually, let's just get a bookshelf for just like looks and stuff. So now it is time for me to build my house. So the timer is going to be off camera, and I'll make sure it's a 30-minute timer. And then when the timer starts, we're going to start building our house. So the timer is going to start in 3, 2, 1. Okay, the timer has started, and since I don't really want this video to be like that long, I'm going to fast forward some of the parts, but I'm also going to be talking on some of the parts too. So first, I'm gonna talk at this first part, and then I might fast forward it for the like other parts. So we can start our base. We can actually start our base like we can right here, because it's enough room and stuff, and there isn't that much like grass we have to like mine and stuff. So we first need to start off with like the base. So I'm just gonna create like an outline of like the whole base. So when I finish outlining the whole base, I can just fill in like the walls later. So we can expand this area. I'm actually going to fast forward this part. So you guys won't be really waiting. Okay, now that we've finished the base, we are going to start building the door and the walls. So we can go ahead and place down the doors, and then now we can start placing the walls, but I will leave some space for the windows later. So now I'm gonna fast forward this part so you guys won't be waiting. Okay, now that I added like the walls and stuff, since there will be 2 floors, since I don't really want like mobs or stuff to get in here, I will eventually make these walls a bit higher, but for now it's good for now, because we will need to start getting into the other stuff. So I think the second thing we'll need is like I think we can now start placing the decorations and stuff. So we can start placing some bookshelves here for the decorations. And since I don't really know how dark it's going to be, since it's not nighttime yet, I'm just gonna place torches at random areas and hopefully see if they're like good enough. So we can just place torches randomly, and if I ever go like hunting or something and I get lost, we can place torches out here, so I can know that my base is up here, since the torches will like kind of like light the house up, so it will be hard to lose. Okay, so now that we place these, now that we place the torches and we place the bookshelves, I think it is time to now place the furnaces. So since you would usually want to place more than 1 furnace, I'm just gonna place 4 furnaces just to be safe. So I think a good spot would be like right around here, and we can start placing them right here. And hopefully this will be I think this will be enough furnaces in order to survive. So now let's start expanding this upper area. So I can start like maybe making like a mini upper floor to place like my beds and stuff, and maybe place some more bookshelves and decorations. So I'm gonna go ahead and speed this part up of me expanding my walls, and I will come back, and I will unfast forward when I've finished making my walls. Okay, now that I finished making the walls of the house, I think it will be good enough for like any monsters or like zombies to get in here. But now since I placed these, we can start making like a little kind of, I guess, room right here. So to place where my bed is. So we can go ahead and like place, I guess, about this many blocks, and we can go ahead and just start filling this place up, making a tiny room, I guess. And since I don't really want the bedroom to really like block the window, I'm going to leave this window open so like when I'm sleeping or something, you can have like a little view. So we can go ahead and I guess make these walls, and then we can let's just place 2 beds right here, and then we can, I guess, enclose this part up a little bit and we can add 2 doors to make like a little so you will have to open the doors in order to get into the room. So now we can close this up to make like a little ceiling for this bedroom, so so you can't really like see it or something. But since we did close this up a little bit and it looks really creepy a little bit since it's really dark and there's only like 1 torch in here, we can just go. I'm just gonna place like 2 more torches so we can have like a little bit more light. And I guess we can place some more torches in here, so when I close that upper ceiling up there, it won't be too dark. So now that we added this, I feel like this place is a little empty. So I actually have an idea for this place. So we can actually place 3 blocks here and then some more, and then we can just keep stacking this up like stairs. But sadly it will block that torch, so we're going to have to break that and replace a new one somewhere else. So now that we created our mini stairs, we can go ahead and place this torch like right here. But since it's dark over here, we can place one right there. But since we have this mini stairs, and then we're going to place more bookshelves here. So you have like a mini view right here while you're looking out the window, while you are like reading a book. So we can go ahead and I guess kind of make like a mini chair, or we can make just make a bed right here and pretend it's like a bench or something. But I actually think if we make 2 tables right here, we put maybe like and we stand like right here, we can like put the book on here and like read it as we watch like the view and what's going on outside. So now it's time to place the ceiling on here, and then I guess it's going to be our house. But before we officially call it our house, I think we do need to make a little bit of like edits on our house. But before we make edits, let's finish off our ceiling. So I'll fast forward this part up so you guys won't be waiting. Okay, now that we finally finished our roof, we can go ahead and come in here, and then this is what our house looks like. But again, I'm going to make some revisions on this house so it won't really look as bad as it is right now. But I think our first revision I'll make is by just putting windows like up here and adding a torch above this. So because when you like come out here and you just look out here, it looks plain on the front really, because there's not really a lot of like detail up here. So I just decided to place some windows up there. And I think another revision I would like to do is maybe adding like something else in here besides just like a furnace. Like maybe I can add like more bookshelves or something, because I'll just add like 2 more bookshelves. So it won't be that plain in here. And I guess we can actually add something on like the outside to just make it a little bit more detailed when you like walk into the bedroom. So maybe we can place like a window, because it looks pretty plain. So what if we break these 2 oak planks, and then we place it like this so you can kind of like see what's inside of it. So I actually think this might be a good enough house to stay in for a whole entire day. And if I look at the clock, we have 10 minutes left. So I do think this will be good enough for a whole night, and we can just go hunting and grab some coal and put it in the flames if we ever get hungry. So now that I finished the base, we need to go ahead and go to the settings and make it survival mode. We can okay, and then we can make this easy mode, and then we can go ahead and set it. Resume game, and now we're in survival mode. Oh yeah, and since I don't really, and now it's time to go out here and try getting food. So I think we will need to make a crafting table. So I'm gonna get some wood so I can go ahead and craft a crafting table, so we can craft like some like pickaxes and stuff for like mining if we ever find one. So that we can go ahead and come in here and we can just go ahead and mine these stuff. So I think the first thing I will need to focus on is going to be my food, because I don't really have like a lot of food and stuff. So we can go ahead and craft a crafting table now, and now we can go ahead and place the crafting table. Oh, wrong one. We can go ahead and place the crafting table here, and let's craft some sticks for a pickaxe. Now that we crafted a pickaxe, I don't really think we'll need anything yet. Let's get a chest to store the items that I got from the creative mode. So let's craft a chest, and let's go ahead and take away the crafting table. And now let's go ahead and place the chest in here so I can get some of the stuff so I can get rid of the items that I have in here. So we can go ahead and place the crafting table there. We can make a double chest, and let's place the things that I got from the creative mode in here, which is all of these items. And I think this is all the things that I got from just now. So we can go ahead and place these in here. And let's see what else is here. I would go for the sheep, but since we already have a bed, I don't need the sheep. So let's go ahead and kill the pigs for some food. And since we got 3 raw pork chops, in order to actually cook this food, we will need to find coal. But before we can even mine coal though, we need to get stone, which is we can just dig down from here and then we'll reach coal. Okay, now we can reach stone. Now let's come back up. So, and go to our crafting table at my base so we can go ahead and craft the stone pickaxe. So let's go into the base. And then we can go ahead and craft the stone pickaxe. Wait, we need 1 more stone. I forgot. The reason why I didn't notice was because instead of getting cobblestone, we got diorite. So we need to get more cobblestone, and I keep getting, and I'm not getting cobblestone. Wait, let me mine this because this is cobblestone. Okay, now I have enough, and we can go ahead and go back and craft out the stone pickaxe in order to get coal. So we can go ahead and craft this. And now we will need to locate a cave. So I don't actually know if there's a cave nearby here. So that's why I'm gonna go ahead and try to search for one. But the thing is, for some reason whenever I play, I'm not really good at relocating the bases when I leave it. So it's hard for me to usually find my base back. But hopefully I can go ahead and find my base easily this time, since it's if it's nighttime, I can just find my base easily because of the torches I placed outside of the house. So all we need is a couple of coal in order to get our food. Let's just kill this pig so I will have extra food, so I won't really worry about having to run out of food. So now that we got that, let's go ahead and try finding a cave. I feel like caves is going to be pretty hard to find because sometimes they're just kind of hidden and they're usually not on our base. But maybe I can survive the night without even needing any food. And all I need is and all I will need is to survive against the zombies and skeletons. So since I don't really want you guys just watching me for 10 minutes straight finding a cave, I will come back. I will record again when I finally found a cave. Now that it's finally nighttime, I could not find a cave, but luckily I didn't get too hungry because my food is only at run bar for some reason. I guess it didn't really go down a lot, but it is now nighttime, and I did lose some hearts because when I was looking for a cave, it went in the middle of the nighttime. And I could not find and I was getting hit by zombies, so I just decided to come back to the base. So now since it's nighttime, go ahead and go back to sleep. Since I survived through a whole day, it is official that my base is good enough to survive the whole entire night, and I think that will be it for this video. Make sure to like and subscribe and stay tuned for more Minecraft videos like these. And make sure to let me know in the comments if any ideas that you guys have for any Minecraft or Roblox videos. But anyways, that'll be it for this video. Make sure to like and subscribe and stay tuned for more.